Hey, my name is Spencer Brothers with Sterling Home Inspection, and here's 3 reasons why you should not buy that house. One of the important things here, especially when you have a wall like this that's buried underground, all the water is essentially going to drain towards this wall. You've got to make sure this wall is not compromised, both from the top and from the bottom.
So when I'm walking through a house that I'm looking to buy, what are some signs that I need to look for in order to look for water damage?
So on a wall like this in particular, you can always look at the bottom to see if you have any staining or anything that resembles a past point of water entry. You may find them on the bottom, but you also may find them on the top. You'll see in some places where you have these little hairline cracks that are running up the wall. That's insignificant in most cases. That's just the form from when they initially poured this wall. So it's not significant enough from a structural perspective. If you have a lot of long horizontal cracks, that's usually water pushing against that wall from the front side, and that is a sign of movement. So that would be one red flag that I would say this is an issue that probably needs to be looked at further. The next thing that you would be concerned about is the electrical system as a whole.
Okay.
In this particular case, they've done a really good job on these panels. Everything is properly labeled. These breakers are more modern, but if you take this cover off and the wiring is aluminum inside, or if they've basically run out of room and they've started double tapping everything, that's a huge red flag that you could have big potential repairs that need to be made. The last thing that I would point out would be any kind of window or open framing that you have in the house. So think about like chimneys, anything that penetrates any type of an opening. So if you think about these, especially as they start to age and they kind of fog, once they get to that point, you're gonna spend probably $500 to $600 a window. So by the time you multiply that by 10 to 12 windows in the house, it's gonna be a significant sum that you need to account for, at least on the buy side.
Thank you so much for coming out today, Spencer. I learned so much and I had no idea that all of that went into an inspection. Can you tell me how people can find you?
Yes, absolutely. So immediately on the HBH website under resources, of course. Beyond that, they can find us on social media. So it's just Sterling Home Inspection and Environmental. We do home inspections, sewer lines, septic tanks, really the whole 9.
Okay, awesome.
Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. It was a joy to have you, and we'll see you guys next time.